chewing on a piece of grass, walking down the road. Tell me, how long you gonna stay here, Joe? Some people say this town don't look good in snow. You don't care, I know. Venture a highway in the sunshine, smiling faces I can see, but not for me. I sit and watch as tears go by. My riches can't buy everything. I want to hear the children sing. It doesn't make any sense. How come I'm always sitting on a fence, waiting for a sign from above, waiting till the time is right to fall in love? Sometimes I don't understand. I see two lovers walking hand in hand, and I wonder how they ever knew. And how do you find the one that's right for you? I'm thinking about you, just thinking about you. You can see all the stars as you walk down Hollywood Boulevard. Some that you recognize, some that you hardly even heard of. People who worked and suffered and struggled for fame. Some who succeeded and some who suffered in vain. There's a line that's clearly drawn, and I won't cross it. I know my place, but when I see your face, you make me smile. Everywhere I go, you're with me. If only I could hold you for a while. There's a message in your touch, I can feel it. It goes unsaid, and maybe I have read the meaning wrong. Except for Campari and soda for two, how much is a lira? Yes, a villa will do, and a breeze in Tuscany, please. What if we spent all of our days improving our minds, learning new ways to be lazy, wouldn't be too much of a strain. Relax after breakfast till lunch comes around. I can't. I've been running round and round, getting nowhere fast, spinning wheels into the ground, never gonna last. Up in the morning, hop on the train, late in the evening, do it all over again. I keep burning my candle at both ends. Monday morning comes too soon, then the day is gone. Standing in the dock at Southampton, trying to get to Holland or France. The man in the Mac says you gotta go back. You know they didn't even give us a chance. Christ, you know it ain't easy. You know how it can be. The way things are going, they're gonna crucify me. Finally made it plain into Paris. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years. You sing so sweet, would you love my song? And feathers so neat, I could be your robin, welcoming spring, or an eagle soaring with majestic wings. What more can I do? What more can I say? You be my darling anywhere. Hello. Happy New Year, 2024. It is January 7th, 2024. I'm Ronnee Stolzberg. This is my live stream, Sunday live stream here from my living room with my producer, Mr. Mark Hebert, who is here somewhere. There he is.
Here somewhere. Hi.
Hi. It's 2024. Did you know that?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I want to have a... I didn't have a...
Yeah. I don't think there's any kind of sound effect. Happy New Year. It's about what I got.
Hey.
You know.
So, yeah, wow, it feels like it's been since last year that we did the
I know,
show.
it's been a year since we've done the show, right? It's now 2024.
Yes.
I predated all my checks. Now they're all going to be wrong.
Uh-oh. Look at all the friends we have out here already. Everybody's here. All our familiar faces, names and
Love it.
faces probably that we can't see. But they're all out there.
Swello, y'all.
Swello. Hey.
I think
How have
Lisa
you been?
was
How's
first
your
in
week?
the door. All good, busy. I know that's hard to believe that I tend to
Actually,
be
2
busy a
weeks.
little bit. What's that?
It's been 2 weeks.
Well, last week
Yeah.
we were, yes, it was New Year's last week. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
No wonder it seems like last year. Oh, like you said. Totally. Yeah. Well, it was good. So we spent New Year's Eve doing a music event. A friend of ours every year hosts a thing. So invited a house full of people for potluck, a whole bunch of musicians from 6 to whenever, and it was a lot of fun to bring in a new year musically with a bunch of friends, and I don't know. That's about the highlight of last year. What about you?
I did sort of the same thing on New Year's. I went to a friend's house, and we were doing an online open mic that was going on all night long. It had started at 1 in the afternoon, and they had like different segments, like 2-hour blocks where different people would come in and do like a 3-song set. So our friend Diane was in the set before mine, and mine didn't start till 9 o'clock at night. So I got to her house about 5 o'clock, and we had some dinner, and then she participated in the set that she was in.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it came to the 9 o'clock block, they said, Diane, do you want to be in this block too? So we both played in that block. And then we got our friend Cowboy to come in, and he played in the same block that I was, and then we all stuck around for the next block, and they said, Diane, Cowboy, and Ronnee, do you want to do this block too? So we were just playing online music all night long.
Played all night long. Did you go through a whole bunch of different time zones where everybody was like, Happy New Year, in East Coast, Central, Mountain, whatever?
Well, East Coast was the first, and that was, by midnight we were had been doing it all night long.
Yeah, you have
so
7
we
hours
stayed
of
up to-
open mic. Tends to be a little
we stayed up
tiring.
another hour or so, and then we all went to bed.
Wow.
We went to bed, yeah.
Nice.
But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that you also had
Cool.
First Fridays this past Friday night too.
That's right. I forgot about that. That was the night before last. First Friday is my in-person thing that I host along with my friend Ed Dean. We just get together with a bunch of people and just have a little song swap. Everybody just sits around and plays something they want to play. And
Nice.
no rules, no agenda. There's no theme that you have to write on. There's no critique or anything like that. It's not an open mic. It's just sit around a big living room area in the church and
Nice.
just play.
That's my kind of an event. No rules.
No rules. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can talk about some more stuff as the show goes on. Everybody, just go ahead and go to the website and get your requests in. I'll get those down there. I'll go through the comments and all that. But why don't you just kick us off, Ronnee, and let's have a good show.
Just reading some of the chats. Clifford sat watching the world go round. Nice. We have nothing held over. I don't really have anything prepared. I will just start with something random.
Chewing on a piece of grass, walking down the road. Tell me, how long you gonna stay here, Joe? Some people say this town don't look good in snow. You don't care, I know. Venture a highway in the sunshine, where the days are longer, nights are stronger than moonshine. You're gonna go, I know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cause the free wind is blowing through your hair, and the days surround your daylight there. Seasons crying, no despair. Alligator lizards in the air. In the air. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Wishing on a falling star, waiting for the early train. Sorry, boy, but I've been hit by purple rain. Oh, come on, Joe, you can always change your name. Thanks a lot, son, just the same. Venture a highway in the sunshine, where the days are longer, nights are stronger than moonshine. You're gonna go, I know, whoa, 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 whoa. Cause a free wind is blowing through your hair, and the days surround your daylight there. Seasons crying, no despair. Alligator lizards in the air, in the air. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. A free wind is blowing through your hair, and the days surround your daylight there. Seasons crying, no despair. Alligator lizards in the air, in the air. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do.
Thank you. I saw some broccoli lizards going by there in the chat.
A little bit of all that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, indeed. Oops, I knocked this over.
Broccoli is one of those
Now I
swelly
just
things I
dropped
haven't
it.
quite. Broccoli is one of those swelly things I haven't quite understood yet. I don't know where that comes from, but
I'm sure
it's a
this will
swelly
buff
thing.
right
What did you do? What have you
This
done?
is the thing I knocked over, and then I picked it up to fix it, and I dropped it. And, of course, it was upside down, and, don't worry about me.
Making a mess
I'll be
there,
fine.
huh? Making a mess there behind the scenes.
Yes, yeah, just, the way things are here in the studio, the total state-of-the-art, hyper-clean studio that we have here in southern New Hampshire. Ooh, oh, Jesse, I see that one too. Okay.
All right.
All
Got a
right.
lot of requests coming by.
Well,
I can
requests
see
are
that.
coming in. We
Yes.
like that because why do we like that? Because that way
So
we don't have to think. I thought of something I was going to mention. Oh, so your sound is excellent today, and that
Oh.
totally relates to what did I do for New Year's Eve?
What did you do for New
No,
Year's
what did
Eve?
you do? You
What did I
tore
do?
all
I-
your wires out.
I tore my entire system apart. I cleaned everything that had not been touched in 4 years since they started with COVID, and set it all back up again, and then tried to recreate what I had before.
Yeah,
So
that sounds good. And
it sounds different to me in my headphones, but as long as it sounds
No,
good
it's
out there.
definitely broadcasted nicely. It really sounds
good.
good.
Thank
And you did find a bad cable while you
That's
were
it. All
tore
turned
it
out to be a bad cable, yeah. Which, if I had checked the cables
Right.
first, I wouldn't have. But then everything wouldn't have gotten cleaned and moved. Some of the gear, the two boxes that I have had been under the. I have a two-tier desk. The monitors are on the second shelf, and then the keyboard's on the bottom shelf. And the two boxes were like buried behind the keyboard, but now they're up more visible where I can see the controls better.
Talk about
needed to be-
upgrades.
It needed to be done. No,
Well,
nothing was
I
upgraded.
mean, 4
It was just
years,
moved.
you can't rush these things.
You're right, exactly. Right.
Ooh, all right. So we're going to go ahead, and Stuart's got a request for a Margaritaville. He was looking for his lost shaker of salt. And then
okay.
Mary's got one, and Jesse's got one too. And y'all keep
Shakers
coming
of salt?
in.
Mary
Huh?
and Jesse have shakers. So he was looking for his lost shaker salt. and
No,
then
that's
Mary
not.
has one and Jesse
That may be
has
so. I'm not aware. That's not what I was saying.
I did this song in a club one time, and a guy comes up and puts $5 in my tip jar and hands me a salt shaker.
Nice.
Nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of these tourists covered with oil, strumming my sixth string on my front porch swing. Jealous shrimp, they're beginning to boil, wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know that it's nobody's fault. Don't know the reason, stayed here all season. Got nothing to show but this brand new tattoo, but it's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie. How it got here, I haven't a clue. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I think, hell, it could be my fault. I blew up my flip-flop, stepped on a pop-top, cut my heel, had to cruise on back home. But there's booze in the blender, and soon it will render that frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault. Yes, and some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own damn fault.
Woo! Yeah.
wasting away. I saw a video on Jonathan Edwards' page, his usual 420 video that he generally puts out, and he's in Costa Rica
Wow.
on vacation, I guess. So
Nice people, A,
that's-
get to take a vacation, and B, actually get to go somewhere.
That's even further south than Margaritaville.
I would say so.
Yeah.
It's definitely not feeling Margaritaville here in southern New Hampshire today.
No. I thought this morning the snowstorm was going to be a bust because there was very little snow on the ground. There was like maybe a half an inch at the most, and it had rained, and it was all slushy and everything. But now, since about noontime, it's been snowing pretty heavily. So
Yeah.
we're getting.
Well, maybe
bulk
there
of
won't
what-
be school tomorrow.
I work from home on Mondays anyway, so I parked my car yesterday and said I don't have to go anywhere till Tuesday morning. So that's good.
That is good. All right.
Clifford booked his summer holidays today. Only two vacations.
Yeah, except Europeans take like 6
Yeah.
weeks. I mean, that's just like getting started. You're an American, if it gets
We're lucky to get
6
a week,
hours.
maybe 2 in the year.
Vacation to me means, I'm just only going to work 9 days a week instead of 10.
You gotta petition your boss for a break.
Oh, my God. I've
He's-
worked for
he's-
this guy for 34
such a
years.
Scrooge.
It's awful.
Hi, what's next on the list?
Mary would like to hear As Tears Go By. And Mary, we want to wish you a very happy new year. I know that we
Yeah.
did talk to you earlier in the week and whatnot, but we're glad you could join us here today.
Yeah, always glad to have you here. All right.
It is the evening of the day. I sit and watch the children play. Smiling faces I can see, but not for me. I sit and watch as tears go by. My riches can't buy everything. I want to hear the children sing. All I hear is the sound of rain falling on the ground. I sit and watch as tears go by. It is the evening of the day. I sit and watch the children play, doing things I used to do, then think of you. I sit and watch as tears go by.
Yeah.
That's for Mary.
Clappity, clappity, clap.
Clappity clap.
Very nice. Thank you for the request, Mary.
Oh, Dareth, I remember the blizzard of 78, yes. They predicted 2 inches. We got walloped. What people don't remember about the blizzard of 78, at least in Rhode Island, is a week before the blizzard, we had an ice storm. And the state broke all their plows trying to plow the ice. So a week later, we get a snowstorm, like Dareth said, was predicted 2 inches, and we got 2.5 feet or something like that. And they didn't know what to do. It shut the city down completely. The entire state was shut down.
Yeah.
I was stranded for a week. I didn't get home for a week.
That was, I believe, the first week of February was the
Yep.
blizzard of 78.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have, I remember it, but I didn't have to go anywhere. It was one of
No.
those things like, I don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah, my dad drove me to school, and they let school out after a couple of hours, and I tried to get home, and I got stuck, and I ended up staying at a friend's house because the highway was shut down. We actually had a blast because I was stuck in the middle of 2 colleges. On the east side of Providence, there's Brown University and Rhode Island School of Design, and those college kids know how to party when there's a snowstorm. It was just so much. I can tell you all kinds of stories. It was so much fun. But anyway.
Well, if it snows on this upcoming weekend, we'll see if we can replicate knowing how to
Oh,
party.
no snow. I have to drive up to New Hampshire to see you, and I
Yes.
don't like driving in snow and ice.
So yeah, you're going to be coming up this coming weekend. That's going to be good.
Can't wait.
Y'all have to keep an eye on the page, and we'll let you know as we figure out some things that we're talking
Yeah,
about.
we'll be doing something. We just don't know exactly
Yeah.
when. It
Stay
may not be
tuned.
this
We're
time
not-
slot. Yeah.
We'll just leave
keep
it.
the weekend
leave-
open.
Yeah. Ryan's going to come up, and we're going to raise some hell. I know.
Yeah.
We're going to party like we're between Brown and Rhode Island School of Design.
There you go.
All right. So Jesse would like to hear cul-de-sac, and that will catch me up on the request. So y'all just
Okay.
go down to the
Oh.
website and
Bring
keep
some
them
more
coming.
in. All right. Cul-de-sac. That's one of my favorites of my originals. Thank you, Jesse, for requesting that. I used to live on a cul-de-sac where the only way to get out is back by the same road you came in. It's like a dead end but with a prettier view, and it was oh so lovely living there alone with you. It was a cozy little place, but it couldn't be seen. It was covered with vines of the deepest green that we planted together in time. And the space in the attic was a favorite room where we dreamed all night about the things that we longed to do. But at the end of the road, where there's nowhere else to go, going round and around, stuck in an endless flow. The only escape is to turn around, back up the road we started down, a little bit wiser on my own, but I'm not alone. Well, I had to get out of the neighborhood. I stayed much longer than I thought I would, longer than I ever should. But those seeds that we planted grew tall and long, and the emerald vines will remain forever strong. 'Cause at the end of the road, where there's nowhere else to go, we go round and around, stuck in an endless flow. The only escape is to turn around, back up the road we started down, a little bit wiser on my own, but I'm never alone. Will remember, but I know I can't go back to that warm little house at the end of the cul-de-sac. Yeah, cul-de-sac.
Woo, that's a goodie. Whose song is that?
That's mine.
That's one of yours.
I wrote that.
Whose else but? Thank you for that request, Jesse.
Thank you.
We had a bunch of wayward musicians here this past Friday night while you were doing First Fridays.
Yeah?
We ended up,
House
we
jam?
normally, yeah, we had a little house jam here. We usually go somewhere else when this person has it. And he's not able to do it for a little while. So I said, you know what? Why don't we take in all the people? So we left a wide open invitation to have people over, and we had a nice jam. And, it was like 5 hours went by and it was like that, and that's how
Yeah.
you know it's a good jam.
Right, yep.
You know,
good
it's all of a
time.
sudden it's pretty awesome. It was a lot of fun, you know. So we'll be doing that. We'll be doing that moving forward too, taking on that group, and then we're like, you know what? So we have friends of ours that live down in Massachusetts, and they always had a thing where, you know, Friday night you could just stop by their house. They had, you know, instruments. If you didn't bring one, you know, there was an upright bass you could go ahead and play. But people knew they could go to the house on any given, let's call it Friday, and do that. So we're trying to
that's
figure
cool.
out. I mean, my schedule does not necessarily lend itself to that because, you know, I tend to run sound at a venue, as
that's
you know,
right.
over in Westford. So I don't have a recurring, you know, availability of dates, but trying to figure something so we can start playing a lot more music because we've been jamming a lot lately, and it's just something that we had gotten away from doing just because we live a significant distance from most of the other musicians that we always hung out with. But
I see.
you know, now we're all getting together and
Yeah.
making it work. So a lot of
Maybe
fun.
we can do one next weekend.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe so.
That'd be fun.
That'd be good. Well, next, yeah, I
right.
mean, pretty sure we'll be playing some music nonetheless next weekend. You're coming up, you're here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, leaving Monday, so
Right.
that's all right. And then at some of that, I'm going to have to put you to work. I mean, you can't come up here and not like split firewood or something.
Yeah, it's not a vacation when I visit Mark.
Well, you know, Ronnee likes to say, "I like to do what you people do," you know.
Yeah, that's what I
and
do.
when you come up
Yeah.
here, I tend to be busy. So
Yep, and I help.
yeah, it's good. It'll be a lot of fun. We're gonna have some fun
Yeah.
with that.
Cool.
All right. So let's see.
All right.
Donald would like to hear a Duncan by Paul Simon.
saw that
We've
go
also
by,
got Jesse's
yeah.
got a request on the list
I've
too.
just seen a face.
That's right.
All
So we'll go with those.
Okay, let's do that. This is for you, Donald. Couple in the next room, bound to win a prize. They've been going at it all night long. Well, I'm trying to get some sleep. These motel walls are cheap. Thinking Duncan is my name. Here's my song. Here's my song. Father was a fisherman. Mother was a fisherman's friend. I was born in the boredom and the childhood. So when I reached my prime, I left my home in the Maritimes, headed down the turnpike for New England, sweet New England. Holes in my confidence, holes in the knees of my jeans. I was left without a penny in my pocket. Ooh-wee, I was about as destitute as a kid could be, and I wished I wore a ring so I could hawk it. I'd like to hawk it. Seen a young girl in a parking lot, was preaching to a crowd, singing sacred songs and reading from the Bible. Well, I told her I was lost. She told me all about the Pentecost, and I seen that girl as the road to my survival.
Just later on that very same night, when she crept to my tent with a flashlight, the long years of innocence ended. But she took me to the woods, saying, here comes something and it feels so good. And just like a dog I was befriended. I was befriended. Oh, what a night. Oh, what a garden of delight. Even now that sweet memory lingers. I was playing my guitar, lying underneath the stars, and just thanking the Lord for my fingers, for my fingers.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Thank you. That was hard to do while I was reading the chat and not lose my place in the song. There's a lot of words in that song.
Nice. Nicely
So,
done.
people are feeling better. I know some people were sick. Looks like some of them are feeling better. I hope you're all feeling better, getting over COVID. And I saw somebody had a car accident. I'm so sorry. Hope you're doing okay. I think that was Carol, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I saw it go by. I didn't get it. Doo-doo-doo. Wow. So let's
What's
see, we got
next?
a couple other things. Well, one thing I wanted to mention is that our friend, Diane Battistello, tonight is on Open Mic
That's right.
America.
That's right. You got to tune into that.
So you guys should tune into that. That's 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Diane just came out. Oh, because of my green screen. That's weird.
Oh, it's not showing.
Because it's grass, you know.
It's
green.
see-through, yeah.
So, anyways, it's the Introverts
Yeah.
Buffet by Diane.
Yeah,
or
great
what
new
I-
album.
Yep. Check her out. I put the
Yeah.
link into the chat, like
Oh,
I say,
good.
and that's all it's a public group as far as I recall. I'll put
Yep.
Diane's thing in there too. So
Yeah,
wanted to
anyone
remind
can
people of that.
can watch from the Facebook page, I believe, unless maybe they have a YouTube page too. Open Mic America.
Open Mic
I haven't done that in a
America.
long time. I should sign up for one of those
Yeah, you
these
should.
days. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a showcase of musicians playing online from all over the world, all over the country, pretty much. And great talent.
Yeah.
Really, really. I think there's like 6 or 8 people in a show. You get to see a lot of stuff.
Who
and
knew?
Yeah.
Who knew that, you know, I mean, and I've said this many times before, so pardon me for repeating myself here.
I love
but,
to hear it.
you know, prior to COVID, if you said, hey, I'm going to go to an open mic in front of the computer, I'd be like, what? What's wrong with you? No, we're not doing that. That's not,
Yeah.
you know, that's like, you know, our other friend, another friend, Joseph Isaacs, has Music Matters Showcase. And we have friends on, that's going on right now. You would have to
Oh.
look it up. But we don't want
Yeah,
you to
they
tune
just-
away. But our
They do
friend
a Saturday
Ellis,
night one too. They do a Saturday night and a Sunday afternoon one.
there's so much music
Yeah.
that's available
Yeah.
out here.
And then
Go-
you ended up hosting a Tuesday night.
Oh, I
open
did
mic,
it too-
virtual
yeah,
open
it's-
mic, and you've been hosting it for 4 years now.
Yes, I have, you know, and like I said, I never thought it would be a thing, never thought it'd be something I would want to attend to, you know, attend, and whatnot. And it's like, it's just so commonplace now. And we're so very fortunate. John Sims had a great show this past Wednesday night. I was able to catch that.
I watched that too.
You know, it's just amazing. And, you know, a lot of times it's like, Ronnee will text me to be like, so-and-so's on. It's like, you know, and we always try to, you know, catch everybody out there. Dareth, we see out there and about. We see so many of you all out there.
Yep.
And
if any of you, play and sing, you don't even have to be a songwriter, just do covers and stuff. I know Funso, I've caught him online playing a song or two once in a while. I haven't seen him in a long time. He hasn't come here, but hit Mark up for the credentials for his Zoom open mic on Tuesday nights. Just gotta come and play a couple songs. You don't have to do a whole hour-and-a-half live stream like I do, but just come play.
yeah,
a couple
come by,
tunes.
play some music,
Yeah.
sit in. You know, it's a nice
or
support.
or just come to listen. We have people all over the world who just come and listen too,
Yeah.
like Janet in Israel and.
It's a very supportive community. You know, we're very fortunate to have such great people.
Yeah.
So I was. Say again.
Dareth says, what's the name of this open mic? I'm not sure which one you were asking about. The one that Mark hosts is the Hearing Room.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tuesday night. I can go ahead and I'll find the. I've got the link for that. I'll find that. I can drop that in there.
Why do they call it bluegrass when grass is green? All right. I know I had something else on there and I forgot what it is. Oh, what was it? What
Yeah,
was it after?
Something else. What?
Another song that.
Oh yeah,
besides
we've
Duncan.
got. I've just seen a face for Jesse.
that's
Is next in the list. We've got a request for some Dan Fogelberg, some One Tin Soldier, and White Rabbit just popped up.
yes.
So keeping it rocking and
Keep 'em
rolling.
going. Yeah, awesome. So this. Oh, the one that's going on right now is called Music Matters, Dareth. Hosted by Joseph Isaacs.
I've just seen a face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. He's just the one for me. I want all the world to see we met. Da 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 da. Had it been another day, I might have looked the other way, and I'd have never been aware. As it is, I'll dream of him tonight. Da 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 da. Falling, yes I'm falling, and he keeps calling me back again. I have never known the likes of this. I've been alone and I have missed things and kept out of sight. Other guys were never quite like this. Da 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 da. Falling, yes I'm falling, and he keeps calling me back again. Falling, yes I'm falling, and he keeps calling me back again. I've just seen a face, I can't forget the time or place where we just met. He's just the one for me. I want all the world to see we met. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ooh. Yeah, who's dancing?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good request. We ended up playing that, I think just the other night. Somebody came by, because we used to play that in the band, and the bass player was here, and somebody requested. So, so it had to be here, so it had to be Friday night. Yeah, so
Cool.
it's cool. It was cool.
Yeah. There's a lot of broccoli going on in that chat there.
Well, see, I noticed that, and I know a joke about a women riding in an elevator, and I put the punchline up there, and that's the punchline. If y'all want to go look up the joke.
Where's the joke?
Well, the women were all talking about, I'm wearing, Chanel number 5, $175 an ounce. This one
broccoli,
says,
very
and
nice.
then, right, and then this old woman steps out right before she gets out of the elevator. She lets one go, and then she goes, broccoli, 39 cents a pound.
Ouch.
Anyway,
Yeah, Clifford said that's what broccoli does to him.
yeah. Broccoli is one of the world's best of possible vegetables.
I love broccoli.
We eat a ton of broccoli here.
I got some in my fridge right over there.
There's this new thing. So we're,
Yeah.
we watch like the original 1960s version of the Outer Limits. And
Oh, okay.
there's these commercials that come up because it's free. And there's this new company now that, it starts out, and I'm going to do something about posting some of this, video. Whereas it starts out showing somebody taking an orange and cutting it in half, and then somebody cutting up some vegetables, and all of a sudden it's like, okay, kids, gotta have your fruits and vegetables. And then they pan over, and there's a jar that says fruits and a jar that says vegetables. They're like these new food supplements that says fruits and vegetables on them. I was like, what? How did America get here? How is this possible? You started out having an orange, like, oh, the orange is so horrible. Let's not eat that. You want to have
Let's
a
eat
pill.
it, have a pill instead. Oh my God, that's terrible.
Ay, ay, ay. Anyhow, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna steal a little snippet of that video and make that work. I want to just make something to put out there, just sort of the ridiculousness of the way people are.
Yeah,
It's just-
some commercials I've seen lately, I'm just like cringing. It's like, I cannot believe they put this stuff on the air. Horrible.
Yep.
Anyway,
Listen, children, to a story that was written long ago about a kingdom on a mountain and the valley folk below. On the mountain was a treasure buried deep beneath a stone, and the valley people swore they'd have it for their very own. Go and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the end. Won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day, on the bloody morning after. One tin soldier rides away. So the people of the valley sent a message up the hill, asking for the buried treasure, tons of gold for which they'd kill. Came an answer from the kingdom, with our brothers we will share all the secrets of our mountain, all the riches buried there. Go and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day, on the bloody morning after. One tin soldier rides away. Now the valley cried with anger, mount your horses, draw your swords. And they killed the mountain people, sure they won their just reward. Now they stood beside the treasure on the mountain, dark and red. Turned the stone and looked beneath it. Peace on earth was all it said. Go and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day, on the bloody morning after. cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpets blowing come the judgment day, on the bloody morning after. One tin soldier rides away.
Thank you. Oh man, I'm getting hungry watching that chat there go by. Roasted potatoes and something, what was that? Oven roasted potatoes and carrots. Oh, yum.
Wow, sounds good.
And broccoli and avocado.
We'll be over.
Wow. I gotta eat before I do this show.
Yeah, right? Well, you can
Yeah.
have fruits and veggies in a jar.
In a pill. All right.
We are
So.
moving right along today. You know, and what I thought of is John Ivor came in at not today. This is what I was saying. I thought how he came in right at the end of our last show. So I've decided to put a song on the list, in memory of that event, or in,
Yeah.
hoping to evoke his arrival along with
Yeah.
John Ryder. Maybe we can get him to come here and,
Yeah, get all these people
Nicole to
here.
show up.
Yep.
Oh.
John Ivor had a standing request, but he never came to, hardly ever gets a chance to come to the show to hear
And
his
when we
request.
usually hold it out, just
Yeah,
just
we
in
don't
case.
play
you
it
know.
until he comes, and he's usually very busy and doesn't get a chance to come. But maybe he watches it later, so we should play it anyway. for him.
I've got it on the list. I've got
All
a
right.
song for Clifford on the list also,
Okay.
who, standing request we can get to. We have a Fogelberg, any Fogelberg request on
Any
there.
Fogelberg.
Any Fogelberg is next, and then White Rabbit after that.
Okay, let's do this one called The Power of Gold.
Story is told of the power of gold and its lure on the unsuspecting. It glitters and shines, it badgers and blinds, and constantly needs protecting. Balance the cost of the soul you've lost with the dreams you've lightly sold. Are you under power of gold? The letters and calls got you climbing the walls. Everyone wants your favor. They beg to remind you of times left behind you, but you know the past is a loser. The face you're wearing looks different now, and the days run hard and cold. Are you under the power of gold? The power of gold. You're a creature of habit, you run like a rabbit, scared of a fear you can't name. Your own paranoia is looming before you, and nobody thinks that it's a game. Balance the cost of the soul you've lost with the dreams you lightly sold. Tell me you're free of the power of gold. The power of gold. The power of gold. The wine is superb, but there's something about this song that disturbs you. The women are lovely, the wine is superb, but there's something about this song that disturbs you. The women are lovely, the wine is superb, but there's something about this song that disturbs you.
Yeah. Woo! Nice.
Right, thank you.
Nice. Like it. Here I am. That's right. It is the top of the hour. It is time for the chicken report.
Chicken report.
What's going on with the chickens? Well, let's say for health-wise, everybody's healthy. That's our first thing we'll say. Being the fact we are facing our first snow event here in New Hampshire, and as with every time something changes, there's always more work to do out in the chicken coop. So after we shoveled, plowed, and cleaned off everything, got it all opened up in there, we spent a couple hours out there and into the chicken area and did a whole new intervention and opening up a smaller area because they don't want to walk in the snow. And once it comes down, they won't. So we put hay down so they'll walk in that and whatnot. But
Don't want to freeze their little chicken feet.
well, as you may remember, Ronnee, is we have these like this fencing that we had put up after we lost one of our girls, and when it goes around the back, we have one area that we can close off as they come out of the hen house. That's their winter area, and then we have the same size beyond that where we built the pergola. As of a couple of chicken reports ago, we built a whole
the leading pergola of Greenville.
Yes, exactly right. Which I've never shown a picture of. And you know I like to take pictures and post things, but this one I did not take a picture of. However, it's very sturdy. It just does not look it because Greenville's crooked. That's all it is. The whole mayor's committee is crooked. It's the Buddy Cianci of Greenville.
Cianci.
So
Only Rhode Islanders would know what that means.
So we went ahead and we sectioned off a new area because we have tarps and netting to keep predators away from coming in, and now we have sectioned off another larger area for them to hopefully be protected for the rest of the winter. And we will open up that in the spring. We'll open it back up. We'll redo everything. As far as spring coop, or what I should say is summer coop and then winter coop. Mm-hmm. So
and then there's the coop within the coop.
There is coop within the coop. We have coop within the coop. That I have posted photos of. We built that last year, which is inside the hen house. We have insulated the walls, put up a false wall with a repurposed window. And they get into that. That's an insulated area. There is a heating plate in there, and if it gets below about 24 degrees, we turn that on, and it stays about 10 to 12 degrees warmer inside the coop than it does outside, and that is with the door open.
Wow, cool.
So and it's a
the luxury coop, the luxury hen house.
Oh, brother! Every time I turn around, I'm sitting there going, we do so much for them, and. They ain't laying too many eggs lately. We had to buy some at the store the other day, and we have chickens.
I thought they're producing now that they would stop molting.
Well, they did, but everything changes, so whatever.
I just finished a carton of eggs. I was going to bring up the empty carton next week so I can bring home a dozen eggs. I guess that's not going to happen.
No, that's not going to. We're not getting an extra amount of eggs, and we're not even eating breakfast anymore because we have no eggs. So we're starving. So we're telling the cats they need to start laying eggs because all they do is sleep for 22 hours a day, wake up for 2 hours in the middle of the night, and just walk around yowling. You know what they do. So.
Well, man, I mean, last year you were having like eggs for breakfast and quiche for lunch, and
that's it. Exactly.
Omelets for dinner, and oh well. They'll get back to
No, they'll be all right. But, so that concludes the chicken report.
In the spring, you're going to get some new young
So
ones.
we'll get two more. We're not going to go ahead and get pullets this time around. We're going to get a little bit older birds, so they'll already be egg layers when we get them. And we want to get a different variety than what we currently have.
Nice. All right.
All right, let's get that caught. The only blizzards that Jesse gets are over at Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
Now, the Dairy Queen started in 1962.
Oh, yeah?
That was a tidbit I saw the other day. I was going to somehow incorporate it to the
Well,
fact
that's incorporated in John Sims' song, which we call 1962.
Exactly, because he kept saying the Ivan song. That's in 1942, and
Yeah.
I was going to mention how, and I knew his song, which is I only know it by 1962.
Yeah, it's
still you're still mine.
Glad you're still mine.
Glad you're still mine.
And he talks about hanging out at the Dairy Queen in 1962.
That's awesome.
Oh, cool. All right, what's next on the list?
On the list, we have White Rabbit is right on the list, and then Jesse wants to hear The Candle, John Iver, and then we're going to play one for Clifford.
Okay.
One pill makes you larger, and one pill makes you small. And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice, and she's 10 feet tall. And if you go chasing rabbits, then you know you're going to fall. Tell them a hookah smoking caterpillar has given you the call. He called Alice, and she was just small. And then on the chessboard, get up and tell you where to go. And you just had some kind of mushroom, and your mind is moving low. Ask Alice the things she'll know, when logic and proportion have fallen sloppy dead, and the white knight is talking backwards, and the red queen's off with her head. Remember what the devil said. Feed your head, feed your head.
Feed your head with broccoli.
Feed your head with broccoli, absolutely. Yes. Or
Betty
wine,
has
that's
joined
all you
us.
have. Hi, Betty and Andy, back to back. Good to see you. Mike Birch is here. Hi, Mike. Just cleared 8 inches of snow off the car. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
brother. Hiya, Mike.
Mike. I don't know what we got here. I haven't been out since yesterday.
I went out and refilled my tea and just took a look outside. And, as soon as the show's done, that's what I got to do with whatever light we have out there is get out there, clear everything for us, too. And it's still coming down. I can see it through the window over there. So.
Yeah. Wow.
But, some of us have to leave earlier than others tomorrow. I have four-wheel drive, so I'm not particularly worried about having to get out, but other people have to go to work. I have to go to work too, but my work's a little bit different.
I get to work at home on Mondays, so I don't have to go until Tuesday.
Ah,
But if I don't go and shovel the car, if I don't clear off the car, it's going to be a block of ice by the time I actually do get to do it. So I'll have to do that. Nobody talks about apricots anymore.
Well, there's another song opportunity to write. No one talks of apricots.
Well, actually, I did an album cover. I do graphic design sometimes too, and I do album covers, CD covers for some friends. And Steve Martin, who does the Catbird Cafe online open mic, I did his last album called Heat Lightning. And one of the songs on it is something about an apricot driving an electric car or something. I don't know exactly what it is, but I had to do this
I
graphic
remember
design
that.
of an it's Ready
It's Ready Kilowatt. Yeah.
which is the logo for the electric company
Yeah.
or something, driving an apricot
Yes.
car.
I remember
This is-
when you did
I had to
that.
do this
Right.
graphic. It was an interesting project. I had a lot of fun with it. It came out pretty well, a lot better than I thought it would.
Oh, Peter Lecare's got a song called Mango.
Mango,
Mike
there you
Burt
go.
says.
That's close to apricot. Some people say apricot. I say apricot. Some people say apricot. No, I always say apricot.
I've
I
always
don't
said
know.
apricot.
I don't know what the
you
proper.
know.
I don't know what the proper one is. Anyway,
So Mike says he's got to drive to the Cape tomorrow morning early, and we'd like to
Ew.
express our condolences to Mike on the loss of his mother.
very much. Yes.
Sorry
I'm so
about
sorry.
that. And I know that's why you're going to the Cape. I'm pretty sure the services are tomorrow. So,
Yeah.
sorry about that, buddy.
We love you.
Yeah, we do, Mike. And Mike's been we've been friends now. Must be going on 9 years or whatever. Mike's a hardworking guy, y'all. Y'all out in the local area. He does open mics over in Methuen, Mass. He does open mic in Nashua once a month, I think. And he's just always doing something. He's working on the project with 2 Miles to Neptune with Tammy, and we just might see Mike Birch on Saturday.
Ooh.
Ronnie.
Nice.
I don't know. It
That'd be
all depends if
awesome.
we all end up at the same location,
Okay. Got some music in store next weekend. All right.
That's what we're going to do. We're just going to party like we're between two colleges.
Party like it's 2024.
And it is 2024. Betty's, you're very timely because our next request Jesse had put on the board, and it was thinking of you because he wanted to hear the candle.
Okay.
And
Wait a
then
minute, are we doing the candle or are we doing thinking
we're doing
of
the
you?
candle. So
Okay.
Jesse, I said, was thinking of Betty.
Oh.
So
okay.
I was tying the candle together there. Then we're going to play a song for John Ivor,
confusing
and then
me.
we're going to do Clifford's and Jesse, and
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
where we're
that
going to
one.
go.
Okay, so right now it's the candle. Is that right? I think so.
Whatever you play is what we're at.
I'm easily confused, if you hadn't noticed.
I've been running round and round, getting nowhere fast, spinning wheels into the ground, never gonna last. Up in the morning, hop on the train, late in the evening, do it all over again. And I keep burning my candle at both ends. Monday morning comes too soon, then the day is gone, and all the things I've got to do can't get undone. I live for the weekend, play in the sun, late nights with no rest. I'm on the run and I keep burning my candle at both ends. I've got a lover taking up all of my precious time. I need another day, a week, a month. I need more time. Ooh, but I've been running round and round, getting nowhere fast, spinning wheels into the ground, never gonna last. Up in the morning, hop on the train, keep burning my candle at both ends. Burning my candle at both ends. Burning that candle at both ends. I have been so busy lately burning my candle at both ends. That's what I feel like. So much music out there I have not had a chance to get out and see. I see people talking about fish out there. I've only gotten halfway through the video. I don't know if you've seen it. I know some people here saw it when it was live. I didn't get to see it live, and I want to. I've gotten halfway through it. I still have. Don't give me the spoiler because I haven't finished the video. But Barry Colson and Giles Edmonds opened a can of Schurstromer or whatever it is. I don't really know how to pronounce it. It is this rotten fish from Sweden that comes in a can. It is so toxic that you can't actually, when Barry was in Europe, he could not get a hold of it and bring it into the country. He had to order it on Amazon. I don't know how Amazon can bring it in, but there's Barry. It's this, there's all kinds of videos on YouTube about people having this challenge where this can of rotten fish, I don't know what, Lisa saw it. The minute you open it, the minute the can opener pierces that can, people start getting sick all over the place. And so Barry said he had to do it. So he ordered this can from Amazon for $100, brought it in, and waited until Giles came to visit him at Christmas. And they were out in the garage, and they had this whole thing where they were opening this can. Now I've only got, like I said, I haven't gotten to the actual opening yet, so I still have to watch the video. But
That's
Rick
cool.
Candy,
I'll check it
hi.
out.
Yeah, we got you get. If you didn't see it live or haven't seen it, watch it. I will be watching the second half very soon.
Yeah, I dropped a link into the chat so y'all can,
Yeah, I
after
assume
the show.
I assume they survived. I assume they're still alive out there somewhere, but it should be pretty interesting. Rick Candy, so good to see you. It's been a long time. Thank
Hey,
you
buddy.
for coming. It's fermented for so many years. It's so bad. Made you ill just watching it, or did you actually have you actually experienced it? Probably not. Probably just watching it. It ends with music. Okay, so all right. Anyway, that should be very interesting.
Yeah, I need to check it out. I didn't see it. I've been kind of away from electronic devices, for most of the week. I have 3 auctions I'm trying to pull off in January, and I only have 1 done, and it's already the 7th. So
Okay, you're a
Yikes.
busy boy.
Right,
A
can
lot of
be.
work to do.
You got
All
work
right.
to do. You got a song to play. We're
I do.
Harkening back to John Iver.
Okay,
and,
let's do that.
Let's do that
Yeah.
one. We'll do Thinking About You, and then we're going to play something for Rick Candy, even though he may or may not be able to stick around to hear it.
Oh, okay, yay. Sorry Jesse had to leave, but we will do his request even though he's gone. But this is for John Iver. Hope you're maybe watching in the future or something. I miss playing this because I never play it unless you come. Hope you can come one of these days. If I can remember how it goes, because that's not how it goes. That's not it. There it is.
On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds, rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. First thing I met was a flower with a buzz and a sky with no clouds. Heat was hot and the ground was dry, but the air was full of sound. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. desert sun, the skin began to turn red. And after 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed, and the story it told of a river that flowed made me sad. Think it was dead. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain in the desert and remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one to fault to give you the pain. La 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 da 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 la 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 da 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 la. Bye, Ellen. Thank you for coming. Well, after 9 days, I let the horse run free, 'cause the desert turned to sea. And there were plants and birds, rocks and things. There were signs, hills and rings. The ocean is a desert with its life underground, and the perfect sky is up above. Under the cities lies a heart made of ground, but the humans are given no love. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain in the desert and remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one to fault to give you no pain. La 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 da 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 la 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 da 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 la 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 da 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 la da da la 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 la
Woo! All right.
It's getting dark in my screen here.
The
My
world
camera's
is
weird. It
turning.
waits until it gets really, really dark before the light adjustment comes in, and then all of a sudden I'll play 2 hours later and it'll be really bright. I don't know.
Well, I don't have that exact problem, but you're aware of the very large studio light
better.
that I have,
That's better. Yeah.
I had over there.
Yeah.
So it was on one day, and then it stopped being on, and I have no idea what to do about it. I was like, well, should I take it apart? Because it's not technically a studio light. It's actually a therapeutic light, one of those sad light, 11,000 lumen,
Something.
$100, like, it's winter.
And
Here's a
it's-
bright light for your face.
And it's a doorstop.
Yeah, so now I'm like, well, should I fix it? Because I liked it because it was LED.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
don't know what to do with it, so I have improvised another light source. But
you got
that
plenty of
one,
light there. It looks good.
well, wait till you see it when you come up this weekend. It may look good on this side, but it's the
Oh.
behind the scenes stuff that we all do to make
Yep.
this look good for you people out there. You have no idea what we have to do.
Absolutely. Don't shatter the illusion.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we got
All
time
right.
for a couple more. We're going to do a song for Clifford, which is Thinking About
Okay.
You.
Yeah.
And then Rick Candy's staying here to the end, so I think you
Okay.
can play a song for him and Emmy Lou of your choice.
Yep. Well, I think I know what I'll play for them. But this is for Clifford and Jesse, who had to leave. So Clifford gets it all to himself. Something that you said once upon a time, suddenly today came across my mind and made me smile. Just thinking about you, I remember when you would
walk me home, whisper in my ear, I'll never be alone, but now you're gone. I'm thinking about you. Can you hear me? Can you feel me in your soul? I miss you near me, and I'm feeling so alone. Well, I remember when you were by my side. Now I may walk alone, but you're never far behind. You're on my mind. I'm thinking about you. Still thinking about you. Can you hear me? Can you feel me in your soul? I miss you near me, and I'm feeling so alone. I'm thinking about you. Just thinking about you. Can you hear me? Can you feel me in your soul? I miss you near me, and I'm feeling so alone. Can you hear me? Can you feel me in your soul? Miss you near me, and I'm feeling so alone. With you I'm home. Thank you.
Yeehaw!
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you all for coming and staying and commenting and requesting and joining us in the new year.
In the new year, here we
Yeah.
do it again. This is what, like the 9th year in a row we've done this show?
That's pretty damn good since I've only known you for 4 years.
That's true, yeah. Well, it's, it's the new math.
4 years I've known you. Wow.
That's right, 2024. We met in this medium
Yeah, what,
electronically.
Was it April? Was it April
Oh,
or something?
your guess is as good as mine. I
It
really
was
don't
the last Joel Cage show that you did at the
Must have been June.
at the venue.
Yeah,
June. Okay.
yeah, must have been June. 'Cause
So
I,
3.5 years.
something like that, yeah.
Anyway.
Woo, time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
As we told
certainly
you,
have-
people at the top of the hour, you'll be up here this coming week. We're going to have a musical adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, this house is going to have a lot of people. I mean, we had the thing the other night. We had music going the other night. We have you coming up this weekend. Also, Saturday is girl jam here, so there's going to be all the women are coming over to jam, and then of course we
nice.
have the Cordises coming up, and yeah, we got a lot of
It's
things
gonna be-
happening.
you gotta- when do you install the revolving door?
All I know is my feet's cold. That's what I do know, and I think it's because I'm neither inside or outside all the time. I got to go put my I got to go put it by the fireplace over there.
There you go. That's it. right.
All right, well, I think we'll go ahead and play something for Rick, your choice, to end it out.
Yep, well, this will be the closer. It'll be a twofer closer for Mr. Rick Candy. I saw Rick and Susie do, which was known as Runaway Truck Stop. They put a video on of a show they did recently on their site. It was very good. Excellent. All right, it's for you. Ah, I knew I'd screw it up.
Thinking about our fortune, and I decided that we're really not to blame. For the love that's deep inside us all stay the same. And the sound we make together is the music to the story in your eyes. It's been shining down upon us now, I realize. Listen to the tide slowly turning, washing your heartache away. We're part of the fire that is burning. From the ashes we can build another day. And I'm frightened for your children, that the lives that we are living are in vain, and the sunshine we've been waiting for will turn to rain. When the final line is over, and it's certain that the curtain's gonna fall, I can hide inside your sweet, sweet love forevermore. Listen to the tide slowly turning, wash all your heartache away. We're part of the fire that is burning. From the ashes we can build another day. To the tide slowly turning, wash all your heartache away. We're part of the fire that is burning. From the ashes we can build another day. I've been thinking about our fortune, and I decided that we're really not to blame. For the love that's deep inside us all is still the same. And the sound we make together is the music to the story in your eyes. It's been shining down upon us now, I realize. Town on a boat to a southern island, sailing reach for a following sea. She was making for the trade on the outside, and a downhill run to Papahete. Off the winds on this heading lie the Marquesas. We got 80 feet of waterline, nicely making way. In a noisy bar in Avalon, I tried to call you, but on a midnight watch I realized why twice you ran away. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world looking for that woman, girl, who knows love can endure, and you know it will. You know it will. When you see that Southern Cross for the first time, you understand now why you came this way. 'Cause the truth you might be running from is so small, but it's as big as a promise of a coming day. So I'm sailing for tomorrow, dreams are dying, and my love is an anchor tied with a silver chain. I have my ship and all the flags are flying. She is all that I have left, and music is her name. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. 'Cause I've been around the world looking for that woman, girl, who knows love can endure, and you know it will. You know it will. So we cheated and we lied and we tested, and we never failed to fail. 'Twas the easiest thing to do. You will survive being bested. Somebody fine, come along, make me forget about loving you. In the Southern Cross,
All right.
Thank you. That was a fun show.
Wicked fun.
Yay. First show of 2024.
First of many.
Yes. Yeah. Hope so.
Yes, indeed. Wow. Yeah, definitely a lot of fun. Thanks, everybody, for
Thank you.
your continued input and requests and letting us be here for you. Glad to be ringing in the new year, 2024, with you all.
Yeah. Nice to see you all. And again, stay tuned to my page for next week's schedule. We have absolutely no idea what time we're going to go on or what day we're
all
going
we
to go
know
on.
is that
We
we're
will go
going to be
on.
causing
We just
trouble.
don't know when.
Right. We're not sticking to
Yeah.
no schedule around
There'll
here.
be
'cause
something next weekend. We just don't know when.
You got
So
4
keep
days
an
to
eye on
figure
the
it out.
page.
So.
All right.
Well, thanks, everybody. I'll go ahead and drop in some more links into the chat right before we go. We're going to leave you with just with the 2024 sitting in the background while I do the links. So thanks, everybody.
Okay. Take care. Bye.